Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the UNLV Rebels. Reese Davis, Dave Pollard, Jesse Balmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
In the desert, Allegiant Stadium is one of the biggest. Las Vegas gets it going for the UNLV Rebels. 65,000 plus. It can even be expanded to hold 72,000 fans. Dan Mullen's got it going. Can they continue to pack it in at UNLV? Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Cowboys ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Rebels offense will get the football first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lyons. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Finds a little space. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll give it to him again. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Cowboys offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Hughes. Grab near the marker, it's Harris. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. There he goes. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Cowboys will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Rebels offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The run inside, it's Thomas. Picks up the first down. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. Inside the touchdown Rebels. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That it makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to come?
Finding some room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. Here's the pressure. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Escapes trouble. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. 4th down in inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Holman.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
Back to throw, it's Hughes. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he's seen.
Got it! And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up the 1st and goal.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he's in! Touchdown, Wyoming! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Turning it on. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. They want to throw it. Quick strike complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Tight end now in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. Under fire. Breaks into the open. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got a man. It's Richardson. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hughes. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Holman. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Making side adjustments here. Running the red zone. It's Holman. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. It's complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Flips it out to the back. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. So now it's second and long. Running inside. It's Holman. Got enough for the first. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Goes high to pull it in. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Trying to run, it's Holman. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40, the 20. He's at the touchdown Vegas. And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's got his man to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Harris. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
Quickly complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
makes the grab in there. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wyoming. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside, it's Thomas. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with him. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got his man across the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The run inside, it's Harris. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires toward the end zone. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. So they take over with great starting field position, move it 36 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Running inside, it's Thomas. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Duke Blue Devils. And it's the Wolfpack able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Ollie's always working the injuries on the sidelines. Ollie, what have you got?
Wyoming's head coach told me at the half their quarterback has been terrific in this first half, but
looking to take a shot. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football?
And he's going to score. Touchdown, UNLV. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
Man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Right back to the well. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it down the field. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Holman. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The run inside. It's Holman. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. Can't get him to the ground.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Nice move to pick up yardage. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The short hands, it's Burnett. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. And they're able to get him down. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thomas. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Orji. Safe completion on the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Rebels line up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. Off the play fake on first down. Floats it out in space. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Running inside, it's Holman. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And they got it.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage. And finally, they come away with their first sack.
The run inside, it's Harris. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's Burnett. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Rebels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Punt is on its way. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, he's got some space. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Holman. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Right into the fray, and his first pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw it again. Looking for a big play. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
He's got it, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Buying some time. Made a defender miss. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
On second and goal, he gets another chance. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Makes the grab on the left. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
Fourth and goal now in the fourth quarter.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll try to run for it. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Catch in the middle. It's Holman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Hamilton. He just carries it face-long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to throw, it's Sims. Got him. He breaks a tackle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. On the move. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Now on the move. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Makes his man miss. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll go right back to the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And the Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in, and that miracle is no longer coming now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The run inside. It's Thomas. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the draw, it's Thomas. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.